Bowl in Toledo, home to the Toledo Rockets. A great crowd getting revved up and anxious for kickoff in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Hilltoppers will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Toledo's offense will get the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They're setting up the screen.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And here's the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Western Kentucky's offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly out to the tight end. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. New set of downs after the completion. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. He's got his man, makes the grab. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And the Rockets will move the sticks.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
The Rockets are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Toledo.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hart. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Going to sling it on second down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And the Hilltoppers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Gleason. Makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll go back to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Bring in the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll throw it. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Fires to the tight end. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hampton. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Hart. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
The Rockets will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. first play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Hilltoppers want to move quickly. The short hands, it's Hampton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Rockets offense is back on the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. The Rockets line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Epps. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Push down for the tackle. Offense gets set for 2nd down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bolden. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Hilltoppers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking for a crease. It's Hampton. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off play action on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it behind the line. It's Rudolph. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rockets will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Safe completion on the screen. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Hilltoppers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grab near the marker. It's Bolden. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Hampton. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. Stop short of the marker. And they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. Unloads quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Grabbed behind the line. It's Holly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rockets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rockets!
I like like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Grabbed behind the line. It's Epps. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He wants a big play here late.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sidelines, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
The Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Using his legs to buy some time. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Nice job making that field goal. You're down a possession here late in the game. You've got 2 timeouts in your back pocket. Do you trust your defense to be able to go out, get a stop, and get you the football back for one final shot? We're going to see.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. 1-possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high-percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. And they'll take a knee.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Here's a throw downfield late. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game.